All right, DT's got a can.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so what's funny about this is we're going back to mango again, mango flavored. Mango it is. I'm into the fruity stuff. I'm into the fruit stuff, so.
That was a crazy pour, David.
You know what? See, this is the problem.
She went right after.
Better than mine, though, because I'm like foaming up bad, but.
So this is the thing with all you.
I thought that was my dog doing something.
All you beer snobs, you know, you got to pour a certain way and all this other. I'm just down to just getting down to the drinking. You guys got to.
You just went like straight vertical.
Yeah, you got to make a celebration out of it.
You know, you guys let's just drink up. Forget all this pouring slow and foam and the fizz and all this other shit. Just drink up.
DT's just like he's like this. Boom.
Yep.
Bitches.
Shook it up, cracked it.
I love it, dude. That was sick as fuck.
You should have just shotgunned it. Jeez.
Oh god.
Shotgun it.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Gents.
Cheers, you sons of bitches. Saturday.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh man.
David, thanks for coming back. You ready for part 2? We didn't get to finish, so we got you back. We had a little intermission. Part 2 of the interview. Got to keep going.
Well, part 2 with Paul.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yep. Right. No bailing this time, dude.
We love Paul, right?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Awesome.
We're super happy that he's here.
Yeah.
We were really sad when he left.
I know.
Did you ever hear what we were talking about, you Paul?
No, I'm like halfway through that episode and I'm just like going, okay, it's good so far, but
yeah, time to watch the whole thing.
You can stop there.
I feel like when I get to the parts where I'm not in it, you guys will be talking some shit. So I'm
oh, dude, no, we were like, damn, man,
that's messed up. Dude.
She was just missing something now.
We wouldn't do that.
Fucked up.
You're like the quality of the show just went down about 50%.
Exactly.
So funny.
Yeah, I just want to be able to like soak in it a little bit, just a little bit.
We managed to hold it together.
No, you guys are awesome. I'm actually looking really forward to that part of it.
Well, cheers, guys. Tonight I'm starting off with a light beer. This is an American lager from Helper Beer, which is a brewery here in Utah. They're in Helper, Utah, which is like near Price. So if you're heading out of Salt Lake and you're going down to the desert, if you go through like Spanish Fork Canyon, you'll pass by this brewery. They've been there for like 2 years, but this is the first time that my trip through there coincided while they were open. I've always wanted to stop by there. So I finally got to get some cans from them. This is 5%, so really light, just classic lager, and it's super good, super crushable, and has like nice dryness. Everything you'd want in a lager is here. And the main reason I've been wanting to visit is because the guy that opened this used to be like one of the head brewers at TF Brewing in Salt Lake, Temple Family Brewing, which I really like. And so he split off and then he opened up his own joint. And so I knew it'd be really good because TF is really great. So nice to finally try it.
That's awesome.
That's great. That's a cool glass too.
Yeah, it's a Pilsner glass from Pure Project. I love these.
Yeah. Remember that series we got from Pure Project, the stouts?
Yeah, they've done really good stouts. I've had quite a few of them. I haven't had any of their stuff for a long time though.
Yeah, I think we had some last year. They were really delicious.
Yeah, they got great stuff.
I've heard they're great reviews. So I'm pouring a Fidens here. This is
it's fresh.
Yeah, it's really fresh. So this is their DDH necessary means for a necessary means. Long title there. And it's brewed with Mosaic and Citra. It just was canned last week, if I'm not mistaken. But
yeah, so that batch has double the hops.
It's pretty good so far. I like that particular one just as is. So I was super curious to try it, see how it changed it up a little bit.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That looks really good. That looks really thick, and geez, I'm excited to get that. Yeah,
and it's already, it's not super. It feels like it's aged already. So.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's not super green.
No, It's not.
Yeah, because that's something that people don't think about either. Because like IPAs, you want to drink them fresh. You want to drink them like within a month usually, because the hop flavor can fall off quite a bit. But also, you don't want to drink them like freshly canned, because a lot of times, if you don't wait like at least a week, it can taste kind of green and kind of have like a hop burn to it, and it has to rest a bit to kind of finish brewing.
Yeah, so it's from the 27th February.
Nice.
Gee, that's
5 days ago.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, boys, in honor of the Brewhouse grand opening today, I hit that earlier. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm super stoked to have them in town now on a regular basis than having to go down there and hang out in line for an hour and a half for you fucking animals. So that was tough. But now it's kind of cool, you know. The grand opening was today. They had a bunch of different pop-up restaurants there and beer tents. It was like a little bit of a beer festival from the photos I flipped you guys. But I'm drinking the Brewhouse. It's the Void Nectar. This one here is a throwback from something that they brewed earlier. One of their earlier, I think, Eric, you think it was like the first or second one?
It was the second one they did, and the last time I drank it was at your house when I brought one over, because you had missed that drop, and I got some from somebody else, so then I brought some and shared with you.
Yeah, that was super tragic.
That was 2022.
Yeah, I was pretty on top of those drops, and I missed that one, and you and I were just like, we were just really disappointed with my performance.
Yeah, but then I
The ball, dude.
So
hit up another mule and paid a premium for it, but I was able to get a 4-pack.
yeah, and you brought one to share. You're like, hey, I'm gonna freaking rub your nose in this a little bit, but we're gonna enjoy it tonight. And it was good. It's a double Citra Cryo Galaxy and Nectron hops. And it comes in at 8.6. I mean, it's literally it's so good. It's really good. And I've got some cans of this to get out to you guys. You're gonna be stoked when you get it, and it's super different to be able to roll up to that place and just walk over to the cooler and grab some beers out of there, as opposed to standing in line.
So anyone that's in Portland or going to Portland, their brewery is now open. So they're going to be open like Monday through Friday now. Like they're open.
Yeah, I talked to one of the guys today, and I think they're going to be like Tuesday through Sunday or something.
Right. Yeah. Breweries are open on weekends, but
yeah, I think they're taking like a Monday or Tuesday or something like that off. But
Yeah.
the brewery's dope. Super cool layout. The food partner that they have in there, I had a lamb sandwich today. It was amazing. It was really good.
That sounds delicious.
Dude, it was so good. I should have taken a picture of it. I was like, man, this is really, really good. So I'm pretty stoked to have them in 20 minutes away from the house here.
Oh my gosh.
So
nice, man.
cheers.
Jealous. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, dude.
Cheers.
I didn't realize they were that close to you.
Yeah, dude. So they're literally, the northwest location is 20 minutes away, and 2 minutes away is the, in my opinion, the best Great Notion location. So it's just around the corner from Great Notion.
It's crazy.
The Alberta one?
No, the northwest location.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, that is close to you.
It's just like right down the street. So
Yeah.
it's just nice to have those two locations. And Sam, the creator of Brewhouse, he's an ex brewer over at Great Notion. So yeah, pretty cool collaboration.
Nice. What are you drinking, Mikey?
So, I had this. So this is another Go Brew NA beer. This is their Sunshine State Tropical IPA.
God damn it. What is this guy still doing here, man?
Dude,
Still
I'm
on
telling
the-
you. So this one is probably. So I had this about a week ago, and so I saved it for this episode because this is actually the best one that I've had so far. Best non-alcoholic beer. So, Go Brewing Sunshine State Tropical IPA. I featured one of theirs last week that I thought was also really good. Their sour was really good. So, Go Brewing, definitely killing it in the NA game for sure. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
So you're just gonna be all boring and dull during this episode again, just no fun, just sober.
Yeah, I'll act drunk, but
Sober as a gopher.
Look, even I, don't even have the non-alcoholic. I mean, I'm on like this mango margarita stuff tonight, and it's pretty good. But man, at least my stuff is not non-alcoholic. I mean, come on.
I know. Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think it's like 0.05. I mean, there might be a little bit in there, like 0.05%.
That's like some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything
You were
has like
saying,
some
like-
trace of alcohol, even a banana.
Yeah, like
Chocolate.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, bananas or something like that have like about the same amount of alcohol as this. So basically, I'm eating a banana.
So David, who made that mango margarita concoction you're drinking?
Again, Lee's Liquor down the street from the house. I went and looked at the beer, and I was sitting there just like scratching my head, not knowing what to get. And there's like 50 million different beers to choose from, and I have no idea, and I don't know what to taste, what to drink. No idea what an IPA is or a slow brewed malt or whatever. I have no fucking idea. So I just stuck to what I know, and I thought it would be a nice reoccurring thing coming back again for the second time and going with a mango flavor. But this time I'm doing a mango margarita, which I love margaritas plus mango. So I mean, the combination sounds like it just goes great.
No brainer.
See, it's easy. You can't go wrong with mango, right?
Dude, you
How's it
can't.
tasting?
Great.
It's pretty good. I wish I had a little bit more bubbly to it, but it's good. This one has a little bit more alcohol than the last one, so maybe by the time this is over with, I might be falling out the chair, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So before we get into it, something came today. I wasn't expecting this, but the edible arrangement sponsorship came through.
Yes.
Damn, that's looking good.
What does that look like,
Yes.
guys?
Oh my god,
Dude.
that's hilarious. Is that an actual edible arrangement, or did you cut it like that?
What are you talking about? It has a note here too. Let me see.
What does the note say?
Keep up the great work, loving the brews and the views. Enjoy this tasty treat. Eddie Bowles, the CEO and founder.
Oh my god,
Edible arrangements.
that is hilarious.
Put us on. We put them on the map.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
man.
awesome.
First sponsorship of the show.
Yo, I mean
you-
that's a good one though. I mean, like that is crazy. You can't go wrong with an edible arrangement. But look,
Really can't.
the real question is though, how is the melon?
I'm about to try it.
Right.
That's a good question. Can
So-
you guys tell, before I start picking it apart though, can you guys tell what it is? Look what they tried to make for us.
Pretty
It's like a
impressive.
pig. Yeah.
A pig.
It's like a camera.
It's a camera.
Yeah,
Looks
look,
like a
it's
flying
even got
pig.
the red ring for Canon L lens.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah, look
Look
at
at the
that.
detail on that. I bet you could shoot photos of this. They turn out better than Jimmy's.
Well, I'm impressed by the size of your edible arrangement because I just got this thing.
Oh, dang.
I know it's pretty sweet though. But
Man.
yeah, that came. I didn't get a note though, so
Is there water in there or is it beer?
no water. Yeah.
Wow. No note or anything, just showed up on your door.
Yeah, no, and maybe it tastes like melon. I don't know.
I mean, since I'm like the head guy of the show, they wanted to take care of me, but
Makes sense. Yeah. We'll keep you happy.
man.
Well, what's
I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick for the Instagram.
for the
Or
grammar?
chomp into it.
Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh man.
All right,
Oh, Paul.
cantaloupe, my favorite. How did they know I like
Over there,
cantaloupe?
Paul.
What's that? Well, the cool thing is like they reached out to me too, and I forgot to pull mine up, but I got an edible arrangement
Wow.
as well.
Oh, wow.
They did a great job with
And
that.
it came in today, and I just kind of pulled it apart, and they fucking sent a beer with mine.
Wow.
Wow, man.
Unbelievable. I'm
said,
sure it's
"Hey,
really
Elvis."
fresh.
I
Yeah.
like it a little fruity. And they said, we're going to like really hook you boys up in favor of DT's recommendation.
I mean,
Yep.
I'm the one that should have been getting hooked up. I mean, I'm the one that recommended
dude.
it. I mean, like, sheesh. Swiss cheese over here.
Hang on a second.
Or
Hang on.
maybe it's en route. They just got blown away.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? We did get a delivery too. You know what? Hold on, let me see something real quick.
You're like, that shit's on the porch.
Yeah, you know, hold on real quick, guys. Hold on.
Get it. He's going to come back with some shit. He's going to come back with some shit. You know he is.
The dog.
So cantaloupe's pretty good. It's
Yep.
soft, flavorful. The honeydew is really soft. That's pretty spot on.
Nice.
Get into some of this pineapple here.
No treats, man.
Damn, man. I
Damn,
thought for sure it was there for you.
Dude,
I did too.
dude,
Yeah,
if you
mine's
came
showing
back-
up tomorrow.
dude, if you would
'Cause
have
I
came
live
back
in
with some
buttfuck.
if you would have came back with some shit, would have been like,
Yo, that would have been epic. Totally epic. Eric's over there just throwing down, rubbing it in our faces and stuff. Sheesh.
The pineapple's amazing.
Well, the pineapple you usually can't go wrong. The main thing is with the melon. That's the main thing.
good
They're
point.
good though. You got honeydew too, Paul?
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with the honeydew. I like to keep it firm.
Okay, mine's pretty soft, but it's good.
Got to time
Yeah.
it right.
Man. So jealous.
Watermelon.
You and me both.
You were
I'm
right,
not
dude.
crazy about watermelon, but
Was that the hot shoe
Pretty
part, Eric, that you just ate? The hot shoe part of the
what-
camera.
Exactly.
The flash.
The viewfinder spot, yeah.
That's so good.
Man.
So we decided to share some galleries that we like tonight. But before we get into them, Jimmy, you just released a new gallery. So that's like kind of a looking back on the last 3 years that you've done Creative February. I haven't been able to check it out yet, unfortunately, but
Yeah, just it's kind of pre-release, so it's not quite available like in its full part yet. But yeah, the past 3 years I've done this kind of challenge where it's another one photograph every day for the month of February. And
you can tell it's really challenging for you.
it is because I don't
Struggle
really know what
mightily.
I'm doing. Yeah, so yeah, I'm always like pointing the camera at my face, selfies and stuff. There you
So
go.
is
The
this-
challenge again, real quick. We talked about it in another episode, but
Yeah, it's an artist in my region here, Takis Walters, and she has been doing it for like 10 years now. She does a painting every day for 28 days. And so it's kind of caught on. There's a few other people who participate in it, and some people are, they're doing drawings or, all kinds of things. So
I probably drank a beer every day
yep,
in February.
all right.
Creative.
Is that one? Is that a thing?
That's not a bad call.
Creative. Depends on how you pour it.
Faded February? Is that what it's called?
Oh, I like
Fucked
that.
up February.
Yeah, we'll start that. I can do that one
So-
next year.
So
Dude.
Jimmy, is that Jimmy? Is that making a new image every day for the whole month of February?
Yeah.
Man.
So I can't get out to photograph every day. So sometimes what I'll
Sure.
do is like, I'll get out and try to grab a few. And then as the week goes on, I'll process one a day.
Gotcha.
Well, and you're publishing one every day too, right?
Yeah. You
Just
release
flooding everybody's Instagram feed with just garbage. but
absolutely selfies.
You get unfollowed by like 500 people every March.
I
good way to-
get banned by week one.
Yeah.
Wake up.
That's
So-
awesome.
The book
Where can
is
people find that?
It's on my website, and it will be out formally on the 25th
Okay, cool.
March.
So we
Yeah.
got a sneak preview, the rough draft.
Uh-huh. Yep. So it'll be ebook,
Nice.
and it's kind of it's interesting because as I went through all 3 years, like I didn't really know A, what I was doing at all, but B, like what the pathway would be. So now that you have 85 images, kind of see how they all kind of interconnect and stuff like that. So.
And
to start-
when did you get the idea to make that? Like at the very end, like this year, or halfway through?
Yeah, as I was closing out like the last week this year, because I was out on Cape Cod, I was like, oh, it's kind of interesting how it's all kind of flowing together. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so you threw that together pretty quick.
yeah.
So
I guess
the images that are on the website now are the ones that are going to be part of the release, correct?
Yeah, under that where that book section is.
The black and whites.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
1x1 monochromes.
Yeah, man, you're looking good already, man.
It's got nice texture and like just I don't know. It's a really good series that you put together, Jimmy. Really impressive.
Yeah, it's like there's enough variety to the different types of images, but they're
Yes.
still like cohesive as a group, which
Yes.
is such a hard
That,
thing to do.
Yeah, man, that last one, the sand one, sick.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
You shot most of these with your phone too, right? Didn't you? Or don't you?
I put all these constraints on myself. So I said they all had to be, and that was self-imposed. So it's all 1x1s, monochrome, all shot on an iPhone,
Crazy.
and processed on an iPhone. So I was expecting garbage, like Eric said, and that's what I got. So it's kind of cool. But
Expectations met.
So I look at these, and you're telling me you shot these with an iPhone, and I just realized how bad I suck as a photographer.
Did
God,
you use
I
an
suck.
iPhone this past February as well?
yeah, all 3 years, same phone, all 3 years.
Same.
Because some of those were really nice. So like, did you also shoot some of them with your DSLR? Like,
No.
wow.
Nope.
Are you paying attention to what he's saying, Eric? Is the alcohol getting to you that quick? He said he shot all of them on the iPhone.
Dude,
Jesus.
he was-
Christ.
Not bad.
Hey,
I
he's
have to
been
put up with this all the
DT.
time.
Bennett's been pre-gaming since fucking
I just couldn't
noon.
believe it.
He's noon.
Jesus. I'm telling you. I was like, did you listen to what this man just said?
Okay, hey, so check this out. Let's talk about that Columbia drop you had, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was so
Do we-
good.
I thought
Dude.
did we talk about it on the last episode? No?
No, because
We talked
didn't
about
show any
your
of it.
time there, but
Yeah,
Holy
you hadn't released
shit.
it yet. You released it after we recorded.
Dude, you're such an asshole. That shit
yeah,
is
it was
dope as
so
fuck.
fire.
I mean,
Talked
it's
about how
like,
you were sitting on it, but yeah, you hadn't.
I
dropped
mean,
it yet.
it's like okay, but compared to Jimmy's work here, I'm like, what's the point? I mean, this guy's making sick images with his iPhone. I mean, come on.
Well, when I trade in my phone, I'll send it to you.
No, dude, you just have I mean, that gallery that you released is so like unique and so specific to Columbia. I mean,
Yeah.
I had to go smoke a cigarette after I looked at it. I mean, it's so good, dude.
Oh god, this guy Paul,
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. Really good.
Paul is
Dude.
crazy, man.
I'm telling you, it's so
no,
good, dude. There's
No,
some
I
shit
mean,
in there.
look, it was different. It took 2 trips there. Almost almost a month total in time that I spent out there. And,
Were they a year apart?
Yeah, a year apart, 2023 and 2022. And yeah, man, it just, sat on images for a little bit. And it took a while to process them. The processing actually was kind of challenging because you're just dealing with these scenes that have a ton of green, different shades of green, different tones of green. If you guys are processing green, Eric, plenty of times it'll start to go yellow or too green or too saturated. So it's, dialing all those things in was challenging. I think overall, I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it's one of my favorite, I'd probably say one of my top 3 or 4, new releases that I've done over the years. But that one I think turned out really cool. And yeah, I'm proud of that one.
Super diverse. I mean, there's like
Yeah, really good.
the content is like, I mean, it just shows your growth and your range.
Sure.
It's fucking great, dude.
Man, I appreciate it. But, and again, it's just different,
It's different. That's it.
That's the biggest thing for me is it's something different. And yeah, man, it just kind of, everything kind of turned out. It was, like I said, it was challenging. It was hard. Processing those files is just like, damn. And even some of them I don't think are, I would say, quote unquote, perfect, but as best to where I can get them. And just kind of the look and overall feel that I wanted to have with the whole gallery. I was able to get there, but even there's still a few on there that I wish I could have done things a little bit different. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, what do you do? Like, how far do you go with the images? At what point do you say, okay, this is enough, or what else more can I do? So yeah, it was challenging putting together. But again, once it's all together and it's all said and done, you're like, yeah, I'm proud of that. And then the curation process of it, getting rid of like a handful, swapping some out, adding a few more just to get the overall flow of, how it's displayed. That's like a whole thing too. So, yeah, getting the whole cohesive flow within that gallery is, also a challenge as well. But yeah, months and months and months and months of just, looking at images and tweaking and refining and moving and, deleting and whatever else. So yeah, that's the end result.
That's crazy.
It's pretty hefty too, right? Like 45 images or so?
Yes, it was about 45 images. I think at one point I was up to about 50 and some change, but I got rid of, a chunk that I just didn't feel like I really needed to keep. I think at some point when I revisit Colombia, I will come back and there will probably be a handful more that I will go and delete. And get rid of that gallery some more, within that gallery some more, and just kind of trim it up a little bit as I, get new work in there. So, yeah, man, it's all work in progress because how it is. Like stuff that you really like now, you may not like a year from now, or 8 months from now, or a year from now. So, my taste changed, and we'll see how that looks, in a year. But for right now, this is where it's going to be at.
Your narration is perfect for this episode because we're looking at galleries and just the way you talk through the curation process and how the maturity process, and hey, it may be good today, it may be not good for a year from now or your next time you visit there. It really plays into what we're going to be looking at today. So that's really good. That's super insightful.
Right. Well, and I've told Eric this many times too, is like, regardless of how old an image is, if the image is good, it's good, right? Doesn't matter if it's 2 years old, 3 years old, 10 years old, shit, it could be 20 years old. If the imagery is good, it's good. It doesn't wear out. Right. And I think that, and again, over time, as we mature as artists, our eye changes. And, sometimes you can just go back and look and be like, yeah, this is where I was at in 2022 versus where I'm at in, say, 2025 with how your images look and feel. So I think it's even with this particular gallery with Colombia, it's cool to see how on my first visit, you kind of get a general idea of how the landscape is, how you're photographing it, what the conditions are like. And then on the second visit, it's all of that, what you learned in the first visit, but even better the second time around. So it's pretty cool to see like the small evolution of how you're seeing the scenes.
It's a pretty big, diverse place. So are you focusing on one region, or are you moving around to different regions? Or
yeah, so there was multiple regions that I visited that have images in that gallery. There's like,
because like Mavicuvre is like in the Amazon, right? And then El Páramo de Chingasa is a different area outside of Bogota.
Yeah, completely different. But just even the Chingaza area alone, I mean, you have like multiple climate zones where the landscape is completely different. So, I mean, you're ranging from, 8,000 feet to almost 13,000 feet in elevation. So, the landscape is gonna vary completely within that space there.
Yeah, people don't realize like Colombia has some crazy mountains, and it has like one of the tallest mountains in the world because it goes from sea level up to like 20 something thousand feet. I forget what it's called, but yeah, Colombia has tons of crazy stuff, huge diversity in landscape.
super huge diversity in landscape. And, again, I'm even seriously considered going back again this year to just completely different region because there's just that much to see there. And this for the cost, if you're traveling from the US, the cost down there is just, is very inexpensive. Here on the West Coast for us, it's easy to get down there. Moving around is pretty easy and that kind of thing. So yeah, definitely considering another visit down there. But yeah, just the landscape itself just has so much to offer there.
That's awesome.
great.
So
Yeah, sweet.
we're gonna run through some galleries that we selected, but we're just gonna be kind of skimming through them. So I highly recommend everybody watching this, you take some time to visit the link for each one and check it out or download it because some of these are ebooks. And I don't know, whenever I look at a collection of images, I like to just give myself like an hour or so, dim the lights, look at it on the calibrated monitor, crack open a beer, play some music maybe, and
Hey,
go on a visual journey. So
sounds like you're gonna smoke a cigarette after that shit, dude. Come on,
Always.
Keep it clean, bro. Dim the lights. Turn on some soft music. You're a
I can't with
savage.
Paul, man. Paul is savage. Oh my God. That
So
is
this
hilarious.
first one I'm going to share, I don't know if you guys have all seen this, but this was an ebook that Kavin Chawla put out like just a few weeks ago. And so we were already thinking about doing this episode. And so when I saw this ebook, I was like, oh man, we featured him on the show before, but I really wanted to share this. So it's called Zion's Elemental Embrace 2. So I imagine like the last time he went to Zion, he did something else like this. Yeah, obviously a bunch of Zion images. And I was just blown away by like the variety of imagery in here and how unique the stuff is. Cause like I go to Zion all the time and some of this stuff like really blew me away. Cause it's like scenes that I've never shot before.
He did such a great job with this collection.
Yeah, that one was really cool. That image right there, I really like.
Mm-hmm.
So great. Yeah.
I can't even picture like which canyon this is, but really
It's a
like that
great
one.
black and white.
I wonder, do you know how many, like how long he was, the time period that these photographs came from?
Like a week at the most. It's just one trip that he
So
made
it's
out
just
here,
one
'cause-
trip? Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's
I was kind of talking to him while he was there.
Ooh, I love
Yeah,
that.
that's cool as shit.
I love that right there. That is
crazy.
dope.
Yeah,
That's dope as
tons of
fuck.
really nice ice scenes, lots of nice like tree portraits, canyon walls and stuff like that. Really cool abstract sandstone stuff. This ice one's crazy, that feathery
That's
texture
nice.
there.
Eric, did you say this was Zion? Ooh, look at
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
all Zion.
That's dope.
Maybe like a late fall trip.
This was winter.
Winter.
Uh,
He was.
yeah.
That was January, right, Eric? Like early January.
I believe so.
I think he was there.
That's nice.
You
Yeah.
never get sick of those pictures.
So let me go to one that I really like. This one.
Yeah.
So like
Ooh,
the sandstone's all wet, and so like this like really saturated, warm and cool color palette is coming out because of that. This one's just beautiful. I love how it's just like warm, cool, and then the tree getting hit by the light in the middle.
So,
yeah, that's super nice.
Looks like New York.
Pretty unique. New York.
just like it. Central Park.
Christ.
Yeah. So there's
Oh, hit 65. Oh yeah, there you go. I want to see that.
this one.
Scroll
Yeah,
up.
it's nice. Huh?
That's awesome.
Yeah, with that canyon wall in the background. Ooh, baby, look at that.
Perfect contrast. Yeah.
Lots of nice maple stuff. But this one's sick. There's
Super nice.
yeah, isn't that great? Like 85 images total, or at least like 85 slides. So yeah, close to 80 something images in one single trip, and they're all really good. Like
Yeah, super nice. I'd really be curious how he, what his curation process was for this.
definitely. This one.
Because he has 85 like really cool images. What was the?
What did he get rid of?
You're right. Exactly.
Shit.
Yes.
What did he get rid of? I mean, that's
So
Exactly.
did you bought this ebook from him or did he send it to you?
No, this is a free ebook he made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just reach out to him, he'll send you a link for it.
It doesn't have a website.
What?
crazy. It's crazy.
I know.
Also,
you
these
kidding
like
me?
awesome photographers that don't have a website.
It's so weird. Like, I mean, he puts out an ebook, but he doesn't have a website.
That's a trip.
I've been on his ass about
Dude,
making
that's
a
a total trip. You got to bust that guy's balls.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I mean, literally. I mean, come
I
on.
know.
Hey, hit 40. Hit 40.
That's cool.
That's dope.
Dude, look at
Yucca.
that. That's yeah. What do you think he shot that at? Like a 20?
I mean, it could have been like slightly wide angle, so it has that fanned out look, but close up. But I don't know, maybe like between 50 millimeters and 35 millimeters.
I would say it's kind of whitish just because of everything is pretty sharp.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude. And you know
You
it's
can't
not
focus stack that.
It's
Right.
probably there's no way it's stacked,
No.
right?
I could
I'm
focus
sure
that.
it's-
I don't know about you guys, but
I'm sure it was moving at least a little bit.
I think
yeah,
that,
you could,
like,
but it looked like
I
shit.
think
Eric.
I think that in a black and white would be pretty badass. Like it's got
yeah,
all
the
those, like,
contrast
super-
is really nice
those-
with the white
yeah.
spaghetti.
Yeah, totally, dude. You got those like little hairs coming off there. It'd be like just super dope.
Yeah.
That's nice
Yeah,
right
so
there
I-
too.
Kid number 3.
He actually messaged me because I was like really interested in his trip because I love his work, but he's always shooting like coastal sandstone stuff, like seascape type intimate stuff, and so I was really curious to see like what he was shooting in Zion. So I was kind of talking to him the whole time he was there and like keeping up to date with him on conditions. And like 2 weeks after he came back, he was like, "I made this ebook if you want to check it out." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then I saw all this. I was like, "Are you joking me, dude? Where did this come from?"
Yeah. It's insane. Dude, can you hit, before we close it out, can you hit 3? Trying to figure out what's
that
going
one.
on there.
Oh,
sick.
dude.
I like that.
Yeah, that's super sick.
It's like a ash tree and then some striations.
Yeah.
Really nice.
it's cool. It looks like a painting.
Yeah.
It totally does.
And the striations kind of mimic trees, so it's almost like they look like more trees, but they're like
Right. That's what caught my eye. Yeah. Like burned down.
pictographs
like,
or something, like
broken
in the
ones, yeah.
sandstone.
That's cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, get back on him, Eric. Tell him he needs to do a website.
Yeah. Enough of this
will.
bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, my space is free now, so you can.
Just pull them into the web and just design one for him and
Right.
Yeah.
get it done.
Michael Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
So I don't think we've featured any of his photos before at all, right?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
like previous episodes. Yeah. So obviously a lot of work that comes out of Death Valley. But what I've always loved most about his work is how unique it is. It's just a different spin on it. And, this collection I think was just this gallery was just so well curated and it just flows so nicely. It's everything from, the kind of intimate sort of stuff, some abstract stuff, some grand landscapes. He's got some, kind of human element to it as well. So just something so unique. And he spent so much time in Death Valley that he just knows these parts that most people have never even seen. That's the other thing I like about it because like he's definitely been in some corners that I'm sure I'll never see.
And some
So
of this
really
looks like
just-
southern Utah.
That's all. He also has stuff from Joshua Tree in there for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I saw that too.
But yeah, I mean, one of the things that I appreciate about Michael Gordon's stuff is his black and white stuff is like when I see black and white, this is how I want to see it. I want to see nice luminosity and hard contrast, and all of his black and white stuff has it. That has that nice pop to it. This is black and white that I'll never be able to reach, but I would love to at some point do at least one good black and white image like this.
This one's really nice. Jesus Christ. He only shoots black
so
and white,
good.
right?
I
color?
think so.
I think
Yeah, he's-
exclusively. Yeah.
Yeah, he's exclusively black and white. But that racetrack image, Eric, on the first
Yeah.
page, sick.
So
It's
crazy.
like it's the best. It is the best racetrack image I think that I've seen. That thing is
This
sick.
guy.
That one right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
That's-
It's actually the one that grabbed my attention too. When I saw that, I was like, all right, I got to do this gallery.
Dude, it's so good.
I love that. It's got a lot of like just you just don't see that. It's like usually you just see a straight line with the fucking rock, and this is
Right.
Yeah.
this is dope.
And the
The
Milky
name
Way,
is
I'm
the
looking
name
at
is perfect too.
What's the name?
Called it
Desert
Callig-
Speaks.
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
That's what it was.
For the-
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for the gallery.
Wow, Mike's not even drinking and he's already getting confused.
I told you I was going to act drunk.
Good man. Hey, lay off the
just
Tone it
shrooms.
down.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, there's really nice stuff in here.
It's a good call, Mike. Good pick.
Yeah, that one's-
Thanks, dude. Yeah.
that's so cool. And
Oh,
you know,
I
like,
love that.
and you know, the thing is, like, people don't realize like shooting Joshua trees is hard.
So hard.
And like how he just has all the elements, you know, arranged as a scene, even with the ones that are down and you know that are dead, still made it work to make everything flow within the scene perfectly. It's super nice.
Right.
Damn.
Love it.
This first one looks pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Six,
Awesome light. So good.
I've tried
Mike's
to shoot
about-
those. I've tried to shoot the image right next to that one, Eric. That where those boulders are at.
Yeah.
Man, I've tried to shoot that scene so many
That's Joshua
times.
Tree, right?
Yeah, I've tried to shoot that scene like a handful of times, and I cannot make anything work there. So when I see this, I'm just like, I'm such an idiot. It just looks like so, you know, so smooth, just nice and effortlessly how everything is
Yeah.
composed. It's crazy.
I
The
just realized
shadows and the
his,
highlights
his,
are so balanced.
his
Yeah.
watermark is the racetrack
Yep.
image.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that is cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, must be one of his favorite images.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day.
Hey, Mike,
Okay. Yeah, dude.
we're gonna be making this
an
shit.
awesome
In about,
image.
we're gonna be making some of this shit in about a week.
Hell yeah, we are.
Where you guys going?
I don't know. It's kind of up to Captain Bennett.
I'm not taking him anywhere cool, David. Don't worry.
Where are you taking them, Eric? What's the
Like-
deal? How come you holding out?
Hey,
Delicate
DT,
arch.
get a
Mesa
minute,
arch.
dude. You should
Yeah,
come out.
Mesa Arch. Yeah, dude.
Can you bust
You gonna be
out,
around?
Depends. What day you guys going out?
dude? If you could
We'll
hook
talk
up
about
with
it
this,
off camera.
Yeah.
I don't want people
Yeah.
hunting us down. We're like celebrities now, you know. If people know our whereabouts, like it can be kind of
Exactly.
dangerous for us.
No, that's Eric.
Paparazzi out there
Dude.
and shit.
if it
Coming
was
after our
if it
fancy
was
beer.
if it was a 4-piece, that would be sick as fuck.
Yeah. it would
Oh
be nice.
wait, hold on, stop. Look at that.
That
Fuck
is
me.
awesome.
See, so look, so that right there, that's a nice black and white.
That's
Yeah.
the shit, dude. That right there on a just a big ass print in a nice room.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
fucking money.
You'd have to put an ashtray next to that.
Box of Kleenex.
Because you know what's going to be happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey D.
Yeah.
True story.
Call it like I see it, man, you know?
God.
Good Lord.
Dude, that right there with that texture, man, that's so sick. That is
Yeah, it's
super nice.
kind of subtle serpentine leading in. This is another one that kind of stood out to me when I was scrolling through it.
And what's interesting with this is like when you get down in those canyons, I mean, the reds and the colors are just really amazing.
Mesmerizing. Yeah, it's hard to convert it.
Yes, that's
me.
what I'm talking about. So to take that conversion and to put it in black and white and bring in those shadows, that contrast, and the rest of the stuff, this is so well done.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
always too scared to do that.
I know.
Yeah.
it's-
Balls.
yeah, dude.
Anytime you can turn sandstone into a black and white, like Eric said, it takes some balls.
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
It's hard.
I get it because it's like it's usually just like so great as it is, but
What-
this
Yeah, and you're removing like what is kind of a crutch, like what makes them like so magnificent. Like it's a very obvious element that they have, like that attracts people. Like even if the composition sucks, just seeing that red sandstone and glowing light, you know, that's like enough to sustain your attention for a little bit and suck you in. So getting rid of that entirely, it's like now you're just getting rid of that and completely dependent on your composition skills and processing and the lighting and stuff like that, like the raw
Yeah.
elements.
Yeah.
Yeah, so consistent across all the images too.
This gallery is like legendary. in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
who dropped this dime?
That would be me.
Fuck yeah.
Well, Jimmy has been a huge inspiration for me since early on. Jimmy's been around for a long time, and
Jimmy Gekas, not you, Jimmy.
Yeah,
I saw you getting
Jimmy,
excited. You're like, huh?
you don't count. This Jimmy here doesn't count. No, I'm just kidding. But no, Jimmy. Jimmy has been a huge inspiration to me for a very, very, very long time. I mean, like if you go back in his galleries, I mean, this is 10, 15 years ago when I first really started getting into trees and woodland and forest stuff. And Jimmy stuff has always been at the top in a website that I've always visited. I don't even know how we eventually, got hooked up, and I was fortunate enough to make a few trips to Colorado with Jimmy, and he's such a cool guy, and he's just so talented. I mean, Eric has also had the opportunity to shoot with Jimmy as well, and he's one of those guys where he'll be off kind of doing his own thing, and you always wonder, like, what is Jimmy over there doing?
Yeah,
and then
shooting him with him is the worst because you won't see anything, and then all of a sudden he later when you're at the campfire, like looking at the back of his screen, he found like 7 amazing things. You're like, are you joking me, dude?
and he's like so nonchalant about it, and I envy that because like I have to like search and I struggle, and I'm like, damn, I can't figure this shit out, and Jimmy makes all this shit look so easy.
You don't even see him like using his camera or anything. Somehow these photos happen, but he's just walking around with his hands in his pockets.
He's just an asshole.
But Jimmy has he's always been consistent with his work, and it's crazy for a guy that does not photograph that much. He always comes back with some of the coolest shit that I see out there.
Yeah, I love this gallery, and I've come back and spent time here many, many times.
Yeah,
this one
Jimmy
is so nice.
Jimmy is the shit, man. That guy is he's got it together. He's sick.
He's got some shit, dude. I mean, his gallery is so inspirational. Like you just go onto his stuff, especially his like Colorado stuff, and just dude, right there. I mean, that's fucking dope.
It's ridiculous.
Look at that shit. I mean, it's just like so good, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like,
it's ridiculous.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's so good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that image right there is one of my favorites from his. Is one of the best ones in this gallery, in my opinion. But just everything is just right. Placement, contrast, a little bit of mystery with the fog in the background. Such a sick scene, man. God damn.
The wet tree trunks with the water dripping down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the simplicity of it. It's like that's what it is. It's like it's not technical. I mean, it's simplicity.
But it's really bold. Like it's simple, but it's super bold too.
Yeah, I mean that's it right there. I mean, just laying it out there. It's dude, this is dope. This would look good in Mike's wall.
Sure would.
Yeah, man. Just look at that.
Damn
The
it.
reflected light in this is super nice.
Yeah. Look at that.
He's
Got those glowing aspen trunks, from the reflected light, just the arrangement. I mean, nice little overlap from the other trees in the background gives it a little bit of depth. It's sick.
Yeah. Agreed.
So good. Yeah, I definitely recommend everybody check this one out.
I love that one right there, that Beyond the Veil.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That one right there. Man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's just that contrast between those leaves and the trunks, like just so subtle but perfect.
All right, I want to go back to Colorado now.
I know, dude, seriously. Dude,
man.
that's the thing right there. Just get you lit. I mean, it's like, hey, I want to go back and do it right.
I always love those kind of scenes there. And Eric will tell you, these scenes actually are hard to find. Like when you get like the nice brush.
The ground foliage,
along with the aspirin, those scenes there are hard to find. But of course, it's Jimmy. He finds all of this shit and makes it look so easy.
Well, you got that like lime green aspen canopy in the background too, filling it in.
Yep.
Yeah, the color transition in this image is awesome.
It's where it's the Colorado shit. The hard stuff to find is where it's clean.
Yeah.
Right, where it's clean. You're just like, you find stuff, but it's messy. And then just to find something that's like really clean, you're like, hey, this is going to transition into a nice image and a nice print. That's difficult.
It's like all of New York State.
Dude, hey, Jimmy, You need to shut up. We're coming out in the fall.
The other Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right.
JR and freaking Mikey.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Eric and I are coming out in the fall. Hey, DT, you may want to jump on that wagon.
Man, I don't know. We'll see. Depends. If
He's
I'm
all
here
over
or
it,
not.
man. Brewery tour. He's itching to go to fight-ins, and
I know.
Yep.
Brewery
I know,
tour, IPAs, upstate New York, the whole nine.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna take us. We're gonna see some shit.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm going to be in Greenland. I don't think I'm going to be here this year in the fall. I mean,
Are you
depending on when
serious?
I come, obviously. Yeah, so like the end of last week of September, first week of October. So if you come near the second half of the second week of October, I'll be there.
Well, I think we don't want to come unless both you guys are available.
we'll see Paul after we hang out with Mikey for a week in the desert if we want to see him again or not.
You
know
fuckers
what?
will be begging to come up here.
You know what? That's a fucking good point. We may say
Not again.
Such a jerk.
he's good online,
Yeah.
but no,
Fuck, that guy smells bad. Jesus.
That's a true
No.
story.
no, that'd be good, dude. No, we're super stoked about it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Ferns
this
are-
gallery is just incredible.
Man, just look at
Ferns
that, man.
can be just so
Everything.
good. Ugh.
One of the best galleries out there.
This
Especially
shit's
if we just
great.
talk about Aspens, but just in general too, like any subject matter, it's just so well done. And he keeps coming out with new stuff from here too. So this doesn't even have like his
Yeah.
latest stuff.
Yep. Good old Jimmy, man. He's badass, man. And this gallery is good, but whoever watches this, I advise you to go back and you look at his previous trips gallery, which I think Eric can pull up real quick. It just, if you go back and look at his previous visits to Colorado, he has some just killer shit, man. I mean, it is.
He's got more stuff.
ridiculous.
Fragments of Fall, Autumn Reflections. Yeah, that one just mainly has like the Aspen portrait stuff. So a lot of really nice intimate leaf stuff and
Yep.
his other galleries,
I mean, Jimmy
which
is.
I obviously
He
don't
is.
like.
Yeah, Jimmy is the shit. Oh, I was with him with that one. T-Drops. We shot that together. That was a.
Are you serious?
16. Yeah. We shot that together. We found this pond, and this was probably like 2014, maybe 2015. But anyway, so we.
I
found
think it was
this-
later
that-
because I think I remember you freaking out.
That one
and you
too.
shot that like panorama one.
Yeah, that one too. The one in the middle. That one. That's from that same pond. Drops of Autumn.
Dude, that's dope.
Dude, it was so sick. So we
That's
sat
so
there.
good.
We shot this pond literally for probably like 3 hours. Overcast, light rain. So every single leaf in this image, every single leaf that we shot had water droplets on it from the rain
Piss.
and like kind of like
Peeing on it.
like
and-
it was like sleet.
Yeah.
It was almost like sleet, but yeah, every single leaf had water droplets on it.
DT.
He's got great aim.
Hey, dude.
Was that DT?
Jimmy told me it was straight piss. He said, "You guys, we're shooting fish in a bucket." He said, "DT
God.
is." He said, "DT is a fucking
God.
aim." He said
Oh
that
my
guy
God.
just nails
Sharpshooter.
it.
Oh my god.
Sharpshooter.
American Sniper.
He said
David
DT's got a sprinkler.
You can get the ones way back out there.
Super soaker.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
One of the years that I was in Colorado with Jimmy, we tried to go back to this spot because he had liked it so much, but it was like gone. It wasn't anything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that? I think it was was it 2016 that we went there, Eric? Did he say?
It could have been. Oh yeah, I don't know if it has a year on here.
I think it was 20.
Nope.
I feel like it was
2016. Yeah, fall 2016, Utah and Colorado.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Haven't seen anything like it since.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Like when you happen along a scene like that and you're like, you just work it. I mean, you work it hard because you know you know the chances of that seeing something like that again.
Right.
That's pretty. Yeah,
Yeah, Jimmy, man, he's the shit, man.
that's dope, dude. I'm glad you featured him.
Yeah,
Uncle
Jimmy.
Paulie, would you just crack something there, dude?
Yeah, can I
man.
talk about it?
Drinking.
Can I talk about it?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
You got
Right
30
here.
seconds.
okay, Jimmy just shipped this shit to me. It's Noble Savage. It's Blissful Intermission. It's a Indian IPA 6.7. The shit was banged out on 1.3 January, and it's great. It's great. It's 6.7 is a little bit lean for me, but when I'm hanging out with you boys,
Heavyweight.
gotta tone it down. Gotta tone it down a notch.
I like that one a lot. I felt like it was really unique, but good as well.
It's good, dude.
Sometimes things that are super different, but it's weird.
Yeah, it's got a nice finish on it. The texture's good. It's thick. It's good.
Yeah, Noble Savage is really good.
Yeah, it's like it's definitely a nice, interesting switch up. You know, it's not super weird, but it's a nice take on.
Yeah, and your call, Jimmy, was like, "Hey, drink this one first." I think that's great.
Oh yeah.
You're like, you know what's up. I mean, so I got it yesterday, and today's the day. So I appreciate appreciate the package.
Yeah. Hang on.
Snap.
This is crazy.
Whose choice was this?
Fuck. So this is the one I submitted in. So it's Mieke Boynton.
Yeah,
out of Australia.
man. Yeah, man. She's,
I wasn't aware of her until she, with that Ariel that ended up on the second year of,
On the cover.
national.
Of course you weren't, man. What a freaking poser.
I know, man.
Only
God.
hear about people that win contests and stuff. Don't follow anybody else.
Right. Exactly. That's how I found you, Joe.
Is that a compliment or a burn? I don't know.
So I don't know. That was like weird.
I'll let you.
Or somewhere in between.
Just let it sit out there for a little
That's
bit.
classic Jimmy.
Let it marinate.
Marinate. I'll get a long caustic.
That one right there, that second image, yes, that.
Hold on.
right
This
there.
first one though is crazy. I can't really see it any bigger right here, but are those birds
Flamingos?
flying
Those
or
are- I think those are birds flying.
some kind of water reflection, like glistening, like sun glistening in the water or something?
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
No, that second image though. Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, come on,
Insane.
man.
One of the best photographs of all time.
It is. I
Dude.
mean, like, come on, man. Come
Dope
on.
as fuck.
Come on.
Iconic.
Yeah, we talked about this one on our Natural Landscape Volume 2 episode. But yeah, worth recognizing again.
And not, it is what it is. It's not, heavily edited. That was just solid.
Yeah, she's definitely solid. Very tasteful with her processing, and got some really nice work. Really nice stuff.
This one's insane.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I've got a soft spot for some aerial shit.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. I mean,
when it's done tastefully, like anybody's gonna like it. Doesn't matter if it's aerial or not.
Hey, go. God damn, dude, that shit is.
Oh, there's 4 pages of this. Jesus.
Dude,
I know.
so
I've never looked
fresh.
through this before. I think there's more than 4 pages because there's another arrow after the 4.
Yeah.
No, it keeps going.
What's is this yours, Jimmy? Is this your pick?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was on this juice too. I'm glad. I mean, because Bennett would have busted my balls. He'd be like, Jimmy's already on that. Because I was totally scouting this shit, dude. Her stuff is so fresh.
Yeah, it's super good.
I
when
love
you
it.
when you can't tell whether it's aerial or macro, and something like that. Like, what the heck?
Dude, look at that right there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Could be anything.
Yep.
I mean,
Be 400 feet off the ground or a macro lens.
I mean, like we all see Iceland shit. That is unique. You don't see that.
most of the stuff is Western Australia, right?
That's Iceland, dude, right there. That's that's Iceland.
I think you're
Look at
right,
that.
Michael. I think it is a lot of Australia. Yeah, a lot of Australia stuff.
Yeah, I think there's some salt flats in there, or salt pools, or.
Yeah, man. She
Dude, her shit is so good.
does she
Yeah, I
mainly
need
do
to
all?
spend more time.
Does she mainly do aerials? Is that what she mainly does? Is that her thing?
I'm not
I think so.
comfortable
Most of
answering.
the stuff I've seen of hers is aerial, but
Yeah, that's what
I
I
can't
thought
say
too,
for
but
sure.
I don't think
what
she's
I thought, too.
exclusively, but I mean,
Yeah.
definitely one of her specialties.
It's so good. That's such a good pick.
Like this. If I didn't know better, I'd think this is like on the coast, like a small little sand scene or something.
Yep.
Well, that's what's so cool. Like you said, you don't know if it's big or small, high, low, like who knows?
Right.
But that's what makes it, so interesting that you could really study the details of what's going on in the image.
Yep. I love it.
That was awesome.
What are we doing?
That color palette's nuts.
Yeah, it's sick. Damn.
Yeah. I really love that.
This one's really cool.
Yeah, that one is cool.
Yeah.
I love that tree there.
Yeah, the palettes is super nice, and that tree
does
anchors
broccoli.
it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
You're right
right.
there. Yeah.
Broccoli in a kitchen sink.
Just shoot a little coast scene, place a little broccoli tree, act like it's an aerial.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
No,
nuts,
it's
yeah.
Fucking
That's-
nuts.
Yeah, that's so wild, man. That's shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're incompetent.
Hey, Paul, can you pass the cigarettes?
Yes. Yeah.
You already blew through your carton?
Exactly. I'll be back.
Where's the ashtray at?
This is
Yeah. Look at that right there, dude. That is
I know.
dude, that is so dope.
But yeah, this whole collection here, this is the definition of photography as art.
Yeah.
She needs to put a book out
Agreed.
Has she not?
for sure. I don't think
Agreed,
so. Well, I
dude.
don't know. Maybe she has, but
This would be a
That's
it
really
looks
such a
like
good
there's
call.
anything on her site about it.
That's
Yeah,
such
this
a
would
good
be.
call.
This composition here.
Damn.
I mean, I feel like, the braided rivers all going in the same direction is always cool, but then this here is totally different than what most people do or find.
Yep. Yep, no doubt.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm going to spend some more time with this one in private in the darkness.
Don't burn yourself on the candles.
What is music and candles?
So real quick, I just opened another NA beer. So I want to share this one because I know this one
God
isn't
damn
good.
it, Mikey.
Yeah, I know.
This is
But
your
I
last
wanna,
episode, dude.
So this is this
you
one
enjoy it.
was like on a bunch of lists is like the best IPA, not NA IPA out there, and it is. I won't say it's awful, but it is really not good. So if any of you guys out there drinking NA beers and you see this Brooklyn Special Effects IPA, I'd skip it.
Appreciate your
Super
sacrifice,
malty,
soldier.
bitter. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not going to pour it out, but I'll
Appreciate you
drink it.
falling on the
but-
sword.
Yeah,
Well, there's no
so
alcohol,
let
so
the
it's
people know.
not bad for you. I mean, I guess there's carbs, but
Yeah, there's not a lot. This one's got it's actually probably the worst as far as that's concerned too, compared to some of the other ones. So
So Elvis is in the room here.
Yeah, this one's mine,
dude.
you guys. I mean, when you look at Elvis's patterns, I mean, every time I see this guy on IG and I see his stuff, I mean,
so recognizable.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, he does such a good job with that type of stuff. I mean, it just blows my mind every single time I look at it. Look at that.
This one's sick.
Like how?
It's like,
I don't.
that one's such a mind fuck.
I mean,
Like,
look
how
at
do
that.
how do you even find stuff like that?
Yeah,
I wonder if it's
exactly.
double exposure.
it could. I can never tell with his work. That's the thing, which
I
I,
know, he's so
really
good at it.
like, because I don't mind
love
if I
it.
don't know how it's made. But
How do you?
Didn't we?
find
We
stuff
featured
like that?
one of his images before, and we were going back and forth forever
Yep.
trying to figure out if it was a
Yep.
double exposure because it was so
Yeah.
well done.
And he's such a nice guy. Like, he's just like, he's super cool to go back and forth with. And his work is
I mean, if
absolutely
he's putting up with you and
phenomenal.
chatting with you on Instagram, he must be nice.
I mean, he's got to be, dude. He's like, oh,
Patient.
he's like, who is this asshole?
I'd have blown you off.
Exactly. But I mean, I'm a freaking fanboy, dude. His stuff is great. I love it.
Yeah.
This is really
good.
cool, and this is a single
love that.
exposure for sure.
Yeah, it's
Not that it matters.
super dope. I'm when we said, hey, let's talk about galleries, literally he's one of the he's the first guy I went to and looked and said, okay, I know he's gonna have something that's dope that will be good to share.
That Mirage of Trees one, that's got to be inverted, right? You guys think or no?
Nah, I think it's a straight shot.
Well, no, straight shot, but inverted. Like he flipped the image. I don't know.
Because the reflection is right side up.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. Well, that and like the way the ripples are larger at the top versus the bottom. Like
Yeah,
if it,
and the sky's on top too, which it would be
Yeah.
the other way around, but it's perfect for this.
yeah, not that it matters. I was just,
So disrespectful, Mike.
I know. I'm just throwing shade everywhere.
This one's really, really fucking nice. Jesus Christ.
I like that.
Colors are perfect.
That is amazing. The balance too, like how the grass comes up a little higher on the right side and the left side that's shorter, but then it has a lily pad there filling that spot. Like, man, that's really tasty.
Yeah, I never will be able to find stuff like this. I never get lucky enough, ever.
It's frame after frame.
I love. Go back. I love that.
Yeah, just
I
shooting
really-
it against the
that's cool.
sky. Like I never think of stuff like that.
That right there. I've seen this image of his so many times. I really, really like that. I mean, it's just the texture, the pattern with the sky in the background. It's fucking awesome.
So balanced. Like the two branches, like, I mean, it's perfectly balanced coming out of the side, like diagonally, like kind of mirror images of one another.
Wow, you actually said something nice for once, Mikey.
I know. I'm gonna balance it out, you know. Can't be a total dick.
This one really caught my eye.
Which one?
Sick.
Oh, isn't that great?
Sick.
Dude, Elvis has entered the fucking chat.
Yeah, we gotta get him on.
I love his color work. Like every single image is such a nice presentation of color, like color palette, just interesting color contrast, very color focused and really tasteful and intentional.
Agreed.
It's not just all over the place, you know. The color is it's very saturated a lot of times and like I think pushed quite a bit, but it's like justified. It's not an annoying way that
Yeah,
just looks weird.
definitely
That
done
like
to
that
good
right there.
effect.
That one's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much good stuff that you look at it and you're like, man, if that was a really good, like, massive print in the right space, it would just dominate the area and look just fantastic.
Yeah, that's like a wall size
Yeah.
huge,
right
huge
there.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like if it like blended in with whatever you had in the room, it would just look so fucking sick.
Right.
Yeah, for one day when we have the B&V studio in Hollywood, we'll have this one on the list for the decoration.
Yeah, with the blue, it's got the blues, the grays, the oranges. It's fantastic.
That is really nice too. Yeah, he's got really good stuff.
Really unique.
Yeah, he's one of the few
nice
people that can really like push the processing and have it be so tasteful. You know,
Yep.
it's just
Yeah,
But
it's
in a
hard
good-
to do that.
It's
Yeah,
in a
no,
good
it's
way though.
oh,
Really good.
100%. It's done to perfect effect. But like,
This one?
yeah, like that processing is pushed, but it's to fantastic effect. I mean, it's just that image is so striking.
and also like he'll have stuff out of focus like here where it's he's got slightly shallow depth of field or just couldn't get the depth with his lens without focus stacking, and it's always like it never bothers me, and I feel like that's really hard for me to do, to like have stuff out of
I
focus.
love that image
intentionally.
right there.
So what do you think? So what do you think he's doing with the background to make it like completely white like that? He's doing like like
It's
some
probably
type of, like-
overcast sky, and he just raised the exposure so it got clipped.
Got you. It's interesting.
But there's
think
like
he
some light too.
Seems to live in a pretty cloudy area.
The
Netherlands.
Netherlands, I think, right? Yeah.
I really like this image right here. I mean, I really love it a lot. It's so super cool.
If I was shooting this though, I would want everything to be in focus so that you wouldn't have any like inconsistency in like the texture, like to keep the balance the same from edge to edge. But he's got like that one right in the front out of focus, and it doesn't bother me at all. But if that was mine, I'd be like, oh, I can't use this frame because
Dude,
I think-
that is such a good point, because I would be the same way. That one in center right
Yep.
and center
because
lower
this isn't
right.
like f1.8, you know, it's not like
Yep.
super shallow depth of field where like I can do that stuff somewhat, but you know, this is like somewhere in between where it's kind of that awkward. For me,
Yep.
it's really awkward.
Well, you know what? I think too, what actually holds this image together so you don't notice it as much is all the leaves, all the color in the leaves and stuff. It kind
Agreed.
of just,
It's not a
kinda
focal point.
right. So I think it kind of just takes your eye away from that, because honestly, like that was the first thing that I noticed, but there's so much other stuff going on within the scene. Like my eye doesn't focus on that particular area.
It doesn't bother me.
It's balance, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff like that.
I'm totally with you guys because I would be like, I love this shot, but I hate it because of this, and he makes it work.
Yep.
Yeah, he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, okay.
Yeah, it's
Makes it
cool.
work.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
I just
this
feel
is
like
cool
one of my like kind of rules is like unless I'm shooting super shallow depth of field, I need to have everything in focus, or like at least like maybe it can fall off like in the background towards the top of the frame a little bit, but stuff like in the foreground and things like that, like if it's just slightly out of focus, like that really bothers me in my own work.
Yeah, I'm the same way, unfortunately.
Yeah, he pulls it off. Yeah, he just seems like very, he's not rigid. He just seems very creative. Like he just has fun and like very just I don't know what the word for that would be, but yeah, he's just not rigid. Like I feel like I'm a bit too rigid sometimes. But then again, like when I relax, I don't pull it off either. So
I wouldn't be able to pull it off. I can tell you that. I would fail miserably. So
that's for damn sure.
You ain't lying.
You guys.
Well, it's just like one of those deals where you're looking for perfection, and I don't know if that's like a necessity. You know what I mean? It's like it may not be like it doesn't have to be perfect.
Technical perfection. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, before we do this, Eric, can you click on that folder there on your desktop that says issues? I'm guessing that's probably a pretty thick folder there. You got a lot of issues. You wanna work through those? We're gonna some of those.
I'm seeing like a different screen. Those are magazine issues. So I got like
is that okay? Yeah.
on landscape elements.
If you want to unpack that one, we're here for you.
Good.
You want to go through that?
Good save, Eric.
Hey,
Yeah.
right there.
Oh my
I
god.
throw all my problems and I just ignore them. I just shove them away into that folder.
Mikey D, fucking pulling it.
Coming out swinging.
Yes.
Mikey coming out with the heat, just gunning.
Just not this any idea, man. It's go straight to my head.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic, but not non-asshole.
Yeah, it's exactly it. It's the thing when I actually drink alcohol, I'm just nicer without it. I'm a total dick.
Yeah, you're way more fun too, man. You're dragging the show down. It's getting all stiff and boring and dry, and people are unsubscribing. It's falling
Falling
apart.
asleep.
How do we have
We gotta get back
we have
on the wagon.
negative
Or
subscribers now?
Yeah, they're asking about it, dude.
off the wagon.
Yeah.
Is it on the wagon if you're drinking, or are you off the wagon?
On the
think
wagon.
Is it on
If
the
you're drinking,
wagon?
you're on the wagon. So if like, oh, he fell off the wagon, like that's a good thing. Like he's off the wagon, or because that kind of sounds like off the rails. Like
No, the other way around. Like if you fall off the wagon, it means you started drinking again. So if you're on the
you're
wagon,
on the
it means
wagon
you're not
right
drinking.
now.
I'm
Yeah.
on AF. I'm driving.
We gotta kick you off. We're gonna tempt him in the desert.
We're gonna hit a
We're gonna
ball.
tempt him like Satan and Jesus in the desert.
We are, dude. We're gonna drag him deep into the bush.
Who's playing Satan?
We're dragging him into the
both
bush.
can. Yeah, two can.
Hey, they call me Beelzebub.
Oh, you guys are off the hook. Oh
So I cracked open another one here.
Ooh,
This is a barrel-aged Swiss Bliss from Equilibrium.
EQ, baby. Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Hey, whoa. Jimmy, can I see the front of that again?
he did not
What's
get
that?
that one for us.
Is that the one that's like the bitch?
No, it's close, close to it.
Which one's that?
I think the one that has the golden wax. That was the
Yeah, that's the Grand Royale. We got that one.
Right.
That's extra
Yeah.
aged.
right.
I got I got a fridge full of stouts at Jimmy's house. He's like, dude, this is Bowman's. This
aging
is
emporium.
Bowman's aging emporium over here. It's like a nice slab of meat, but it's fucking beer.
It smells like a liquid chocolate bar, a boozy liquid chocolate bar.
Yeah, that one.
Nice.
The non-barrel aged version last year was really good. I really liked it. I mean, it's just like cocoa.
Is it good?
It's not very thick, but it has the. I mean, it's just instant chocolate in the room when you pop it open.
Did you roll the bottle and like shake it up a little bit first?
Yep.
So yeah, and we all know David Kingham. He's been around forever. OG photographer. I mean, forever in the landscape photography community is like 15 years plus. But I think he's been at it for like 20 years, probably at least. and he's the owner of Nature Photographers Network, NPN now. So he's got a lot on his plate, but he came out with this ebook like a month ago from his visit to Yellowstone this January in the winter, and I was blown away that he was able to do all of this on top of everything else he has going on. Have you guys checked this out yet?
This is a great pick, Eric. I just talked to David last week. I saw him last week in Death Valley, and I was telling him like he did an excellent job on this. It's sick,
dude.
This whole dude. I'm so glad you brought this one out. Is this yours, Eric?
Yeah.
I'm super stoked that you featured his, because this is the fucking shit.
Yeah, this image. Jesus.
I mean, this whole like series from Yellowstone. I would not go to Yellowstone at any other time of the year than the winter, and I've been there the last couple winters. And I mean,
where are your images? Where's your 45 image ebook?
I've got maybe like the last couple of years. I probably got 10 to 15 out of there. Maybe
published?
What
on the website? Dude, this one.
So
that's
nice,
so good.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. That's dope as fuck. Oh, man, that's just so good, dude. Look at that.
Oh man.
This one is absolutely ridiculous. One of the best like winter.
That's it.
Yeah, one's one of my favorites in this whole collection. It's so sick. What makes that is those subtle shadows to me. That's what makes this image sick.
I mean, it's got everything going on, like snow, hoarfrost, fog, mist stuff with the sunbeams coming through, like crazy ethereal atmosphere, shadows, and he processes pretty minimally too. So,
and like it feels warm. It feels like like a cold winter morning, right when the sun first starts coming up on a clear day. It warms up just a touch. Like that's exactly what this feels like.
Yeah,
you're just gonna roll up on that and go fuck yourself. I mean, literally, you're like, okay, I'm good.
Oh my god,
what else are we doing today?
Oh man,
you know what I mean? I would
have shot that and been like, okay, what's for breakfast? Let's go.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, hey, I'm done. Nothing else is happening.
Yeah, that's super nice too.
Do you guys know if he was out there right when like Paul, when you were freezing, like was that the same time kind of like the West got just frozen?
No doubt.
I mean, it just looks like bitterly cold.
Yep, no doubt.
That's how it always is. Like it gets like minus 40 easy. Like I've been in the Tetons, it is like minus 25 some mornings.
Yep. I did that last year in 2023. Where
if you close your eyes too long, they start to freeze shut, and your nose stings constantly.
Yep.
Sounds like awesome. Fun.
It's like Bennett on a Friday night at the freaking club. He's freaking
the nose tingling.
Yes.
I'm about to hit one in a minute. Pick it up a notch. Dry tonight.
Falling asleep over here.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god.
ET brought me some clean stuff from Colombia.
Oh my god.
David's like, Bowman, you're on the wrong fucking show.
Seriously. PB is off the hook.
This is wild.
Dude, that is
partner
so...
Jennifer Renwick had a really sick one too. This like same morning, I guess.
Dude, that is. I've shot wolves in Yellowstone, but they're illegal. They're so far. The ones I've shot, they're so far out. They're so far out. They're like blurry. I have like a 150 to 600 on, and I'm at the fucking end of it, and they're just dog shit photos. And so when I see stuff like this, I'm just like, fuck me. That is so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, these are wolf shit photos, not dog shit.
I fucking love it. Look at that. The
really,
light,
the light hitting that one.
The light.
Well, and they're all dark too, so that like accentuates it. That one's light and the rest are dark, but
that's. And if you're out there in the winter, you see the wolf folks They're in their cars with the big antennas, and they're like driving around. They got the binoculars. Those are the kind of the folks you want to follow around.
Or they're just looking for them just to see them.
That's all they do. They're spotting wolves. They're called wolfers, and they got big antennas on their car. And those are the folks that are like, they kind of lock in on them, and you can kind of follow behind them a little bit, but those are the tough ones to get, and that's an amazing shot. I mean, that is so good to get a shot like that with the wolves. Yeah,
this is really amazing. Highly recommend everybody check it out.
Wonder how long they're out there.
Stuff.
That was really nice.
oh shit.
Yeah, so I wanted to do, as soon as we started talking about galleries, I wanted to do immediately. Bruce Percy popped into mind. Most of his stuff is.
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Jesus. What is that? Who was that?
Anyway,
Paul, we're still doing the show.
God damn it!
Who was it?
I don't even know.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Now we know what Paul is doing in his free time.
Jesus,
I mean, this. Come on, man.
get it together, dude. Come on, fucking professional.
Yeah, keep it clean, bro.
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, so like a lot of his stuff, a lot of stuff he's been doing recently, or been putting out recently, is kind of these winter minimalist things. And so as I started going through his galleries, I saw that he had this autumn one, which I had not seen before, which still kind of has that minimalist theme that is just masterful presentation of light and use of composition. So I immediately wanted to choose this one just because it's a little bit unique from the stuff I've been seeing from him, recently. But just.
True. It wasn't what I was expecting because I hadn't opened this up after you sent it, so this is the first.
Which is kind of funny. Which is kind of funny too, because Bruce was going to be one of my picks, but I'm glad I didn't choose it because you did. So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm glad because I'm sure you would have gotten it, and I would have had to choose something else.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's super sick.
Yeah, Bruce.
It says Hokkaido, so Japan.
He's man, super creative. I wish I had that kind of creativity with my imagery. He's just like on another level, man.
You sure this isn't like Hokkaido, Iowa?
Could be.
That's so nice.
But he another one though, like he pushes things with his processing, kind of like we were talking about with Elvis, but it does it, again, such good effect.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know, it's wow.
Yeah,
it's ballsy.
It's
I guess
done very intentionally. So that's the thing. Like if you have a strong reason behind doing it, you can go a bit further than normal or than what's realistic because there's a payoff. Right. There's a very clear payoff for it. So it's like you can excuse it more because it's achieving something important.
Exactly. And then especially when you're doing it in a collection, like that if you're going to push it like that, I think it has to be consistent throughout the collection, which obviously it is in this case too. The deep blacks and like the lit up colors and all that. So
yeah, really nice. That's cool. I hadn't seen this gallery.
Yeah. So a little bit unique for his stuff.
Color chrome.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And not all one by one, right? I mean, it's going into 4/5s. And,
looks one by one to me.
All of them, yeah.
All one by one.
Yeah.
cool. It's unboxing another pack of cigarettes there.
I know. It's like
Martin.
Paul got all kinds of stuff going on over there. It's like, damn, what you got going on over there, PB? He nods.
Got a mouthful of Doritos. Neil Burnell, I haven't heard of this guy.
Oh, you haven't heard of this guy?
No.
This dude right here, man, Neil, man, this guy has some shit. His shit is
he does.
Sick. And I was telling Eric that I chose this particular gallery because it's an area that I've been wanting to shoot for a very long time, and it's only a matter of time before I get there. But just seeing Neil's work from there just inspires me and just really makes me want to visit this location even more. Just different, completely different, nice, clean processing, mysterious, moody, dramatic, scraggly trees, just crazy woodland stuff that I'm all about. So yeah, like I said, it's only a matter of time before I get there.
What country is this in?
The UK.
UK.
Like Scotland, I think.
No, it's in England. It's in England.
Okay, so Northern England, not quite Scotland. This one's crazy. I'd never heard of this guy before, and so I'd obviously never seen this, but
Yeah, it's
really
Dude,
sick.
that right there is so dope. Look at that.
yeah,
Wow.
it's super sick, man.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, but he has other stuff I think that's even better than this, in my opinion. I mean, this one's good, but man, I mean, like that right there. I mean,
Yeah.
just those
Processing's
little,
really nice, and
yeah, like those little ferns just hanging off the tree. I mean, the composition has nice flow. Again, mysterious, nice front to back, lead in line going back into the scene. Yeah, it's super sick.
Dude, that
I
is
mean,
so,
all of us
that
know
is
like
so
this
good.
this kind of stuff can be hard as fuck to shoot.
It'd be hard to tell,
Impossible.
but
I
it's
mean,
wild.
see it, let alone
To
shoot
see
it.
it, right? Yeah, exactly.
It's wild. It's busy, but like I mean, like that. That's a nice, clean scene right there, man. I mean, like,
But
that's
it
super
still
nice.
exemplifies like the chaotic,
Yes.
it still shows it, but it's in a way that you can enjoy it without being confused or
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really
yeah,
hard.
Wow.
Yeah, he has some really, really great stuff, and yeah, man. Like I said, it's only a matter of time before I get there. Yeah, definitely high on my places to visit.
Oh my God.
I mean, look at that, man. I mean, come on,
yeah,
man.
it looks really cool, but
I mean, come on, man.
So this is Neil.
Burnell.
Yep.
Wow.
But no,
There he
yeah.
is. Dude. Yeah.
How long have you been following this guy, David? How'd you find him?
I've been following him on Instagram probably since 2019.
Oh, I'm looking him up right now.
I think like
Yeah,
2019.
his shit's great.
About 2019, I think I first found him. But yeah, man, it played. I mean, look at that right there. Damn, that is
Wow,
Oh.
sounds
sick.
nuts.
Dude.
God,
Dude.
Witchcraft shit.
Dude, that's
Yeah, just
so
follow him.
fucking good.
come
I'm
on,
look him up.
man. Come on, man. Yeah, like I said, that I'm gonna have that in on my website at some point in time. Some point in time, I'm gonna have that. That's just like crazy.
Jesus Christ, on his IG feed, like the third image on there with that little autumn tree. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
so
the pinned
good.
one he has, the third pinned one.
Let me see.
That is
let me see,
fantastic.
Let me see.
Yep.
Let me see. Oh, dude. I mean, come on.
With those ferns too, the green
That
and
is
orange ferns.
unreal. Unreal.
Come on.
Well, instant follow from me. Glad I found him. Whoa,
Yeah.
David's got something funky going. What's going on over there, buddy?
Hey,
Dude.
man, I was just
That's
trying to
not
follow
intense.
after. I was trying to follow after PB.
Dude, someone hit you on the hip. Dude, they were hitting me and then now they're on you.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to follow after PB.
He's just trying to get cigarettes delivered to his house.
I am like non-filters. Straight fucking
Oh man, yeah, man. But yeah, this is. I just like I said, I picked this particular
Dude.
gallery because it's just so good and like I said, just different. Completely.
How many images are in
different,
here? This looks like he's been shooting this for years and
Unbelievable.
years and years.
Yeah. I mean, even his Instagram feed is like endless with this stuff.
This place is sick, man.
The only thing I'm gonna complain about is like some of these verticals you can't see the whole image because you got to scroll
Yeah.
through it. So
Yep.
Neil, if you're watching
Website
this,
design, yeah.
Can you zoom out on your screen?
yeah, you can do that, but then you can't see the image as big. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's a website thing.
Really sick gallery though, man. Wow.
Yeah, that yeah, that's yeah, I'm totally feeling that one. That's really cool. Mystical.
Gotta come back.
Damn. And he has some, and not just that gallery, he has some really nice stuff. Like, I mean, he has some really nice woodland stuff. So any of you guys out there that's into the woodland photography, go check Neil out.
Yeah, I want to check that out. It looks like this is all Dartmoor National Park.
Yeah, that's in the UK somewhere.
Okay. I've seen other photographers photograph similar things. I would say not nearly as well as any of this stuff, but I've definitely seen this area in photographs before.
Yeah, man, this place is sick.
Wow. Yeah, I'm excited to check out the rest of his website. I'm sure he has way more stuff.
It's actually in southern England, way southern England.
Yeah, I think it's
really?
what, like 3 or 4 hours, like southwest of London, no?
Let me look. Google mapping it right now. It's yeah, exactly 3.5 hours.
Got you.
Damn. Jimmy, wake up. You're on the show.
I'm awake. I'm looking.
All right, who picked Carolyn?
Oh, that would be me. I wasn't looking at the screen. I'm looking at maps.
Looking at something else
Carolyn,
that
Chang.
probably shouldn't share publicly.
Mm-hmm.
Carolyn, that's my girl right there, man. Carolyn, man, she's fucking sick. Ink blot. One of my favorites right there, man. She Carolyn's awesome. She's came a long way. Really, really cool seeing her evolution as an artist.
This is Canada. I was thinking Western Australia.
Nah, well, I mean, she's done that too, but I remember when she first showed me the images in this gallery, and I was like, wow, these are really, really, really cool. And she was showing me some of the stuff, and I was like, yeah,
it's all pollution, right? Like
It's all pollution.
Yeah. I was telling her, I was like, you gotta go in on these because it's something so different, and the environmental stuff. You get a chance to also show the imagery, but also have the message behind it, which I think is really cool too.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is really cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you would think it would get really repetitive with the theme, but she just found a whole variety of different, like diverse variety of different images from just oil sands pollution out in Alberta.
Yeah, I'm super stoked you featured this because I was looking at her stuff too, and I was gonna feature it. So the fact that someone else grabbed it, it's fucking great.
I think did Sarah Marino feature one of her?
Yeah, this
she
oil
did.
slick one.
Was it that one? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what made me think of it because it was.
We couldn't tell if it was big or small, and
yeah, we talked about that one for a while.
All these are
salmon milk.
Yeah, these are all aerial images right here. Fucking Paul,
That's really
man,
cool,
he's
that
just
river.
going to town and just
Zero fucks given.
Dude, I'm like, I hit it early. I was like
he
drinking
was
at
drinking
11
at
o'clock.
a beer festival before the
Dude,
start of the show.
I gotta sober up. I'm fucked up.
I can tell he's hitting those snacks like nobody's business. I mean, like, damn.
Right.
How many Pringles can you get out of that tube, man?
Dude, I gotta absorb some of this booze. Holy shit. I'm going Tex-Mex.
Yeah, man, he's hitting them snacks hard.
Yeah.
Need to go get a breakfast burrito or something.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm telling you guys,
nice.
Dude,
Soak it up.
I went hard. I started at 11:30 at 10.5%.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
man.
dude.
My
Eric,
skin
at
itches. My skin itches.
That last one you
super
scrolled
red.
by, Eric. Like this one here, for me, at least, the color in here is phenomenal.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Really,
Sulfur
really cool.
fallout. That's crazy.
I like the different contrasts and colors that she has going on here, which I really, really, really like, and I think which really makes this image pop. Well, you got the earth tones against the red and orange, just really, really hard contrasting colors, and really gives this image life.
Looks like stucco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
paint.
does.
And I see blood vessels in there too, which is just
Her stuff is so crazy.
She got it.
Really elegant.
She's got it.
She's got it.
I like that one. That one right there is a really good one for me. Like something like that, really big, but the fucking colors and the tones, man. I like that swirly.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like tease out the subtleties in
Yeah.
like that dark of an image.
Yeah.
It is
That was
crazy, that one on the right.
That was the right. Yeah, the one on the right was another one of my favorites from this from this set. I remember even when she was showing me these images, I was like, that one right there, is the business.
You're like giddy up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mikey, you nice and hydrated after your second NA beer?
Yep. I might go grab a third.
Put some electrolytes in the next one or something. Right?
Some element, yeah. There's a decent amount of sodium in it, so I think I'm doing all right.
All right, Paul.
Oh, what is
You're up,
this?
dude.
Oh, is this D Southern?
Yeah, the mandatory inclusion.
Dude, southern stuff. His
So good.
sandstone, dude. My so hard when I look at his stuff.
When did you guys find out about him? Because I think I found out about him like 2 years ago. Like he kind of just came out of nowhere on my radar, at least.
Dude, I'm telling you what, southern stuff is
Oh my
is
God.
legit as fuck.
It seems like he's been shooting for a long time though, but I feel like he just kind of like came onto the scene like hot, like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think Eric. I think around the same time that you're saying, probably about like 2-3 years ago.
I think like 3 years, yeah.
Yeah,
Time
I think it was
flies,
like 2 or
but-
3. But yeah, his sandstone stuff is crazy. Because I remember when I first saw his work, I was like, man, this is something really unique and different. And when I started following him, I was like, yeah, he has some really, really, really cool stuff. And it's well processed too, like super
Right.
well processed, nice compositions, nice flow. Yeah, he knows.
They're
what
really
he's
nice
doing for
color
sure.
handling and everything. You know, like he
Yes.
pulls out the blues and the golds and stuff in the sandstone really well. Like it's very prominent, but
That's-
it looks tasteful.
Right.
That's
Very
it.
tasteful then.
The blues, the grays, the golds, they're soft, they're meaningful, and just like the texture is just fantastic.
He's got an awesome book too. I think I have
Yes.
it here.
Yeah, I have it as well.
Cheers.
Yeah, his stuff is. I mean, every time.
What are we doing here?
I love it,
Is that ice or just water? Yeah, it's a little water puddle, I think.
Yeah,
and he's got some
So
good.
cool.
He's got some. I featured him like episode 1 or 2. I mean, we're talking like 6 months ago or whatever.
Yeah, that seaweed.
Yeah, his seaweed stuff with the shadows and the tones. It's just like shit. But his sandstone stuff's on another level, man.
That's crazy.
yes, wild man. God, damn.
I love it. I love it. When we talked about doing a gallery, that's the first guy I went to. I was like,
Good.
fuck yeah.
That's a good choice, PB. Good call on this one. Yeah, he has some sick stuff.
Yeah, he's got. I love it. Like look
That
at that
one right there. That
Look
one's
at
so
that.
nice.
Yeah,
So
That
nice.
as a massive print
Applied
on a
emotion.
wall with that texture, and you just nailed it, Bennett.
Yeah.
With that motion.
Look, for all those
Fuck.
people out there, so all the people that are out here watching this is a perfect example of a composition that has movement without actual movement. It's like, it's perfectly composed. This is a good example of that.
Yep.
So hard to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many times have we walked by something like that on the beach? You know,
Dude.
I mean, obviously
totally.
not that perfect, but like, yep, I've seen that. But
Yep.
it's beautifully taken. So
No, it's
really
just it's just a very really great eye for composition. Is what it is.
Is
And
that
David just nails it time after time after time. You look at his portfolio, it's just that.
crazy? Is that what is that? That Northumberland? Is that the UK or Scotland? What is that?
Northumberland, it's Scotland.
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay. All right. That's cool, man.
I'm pretty sure it's Scotland. If not, it's northern
Look it
UK, like right below.
Yeah, that's sick stuff, man. God,
Yeah, his stuff's dope. That's super dope.
wild.
It seems like he kind of just like hits the same place, like all the
Well,
time.
I mean, you got to think. I mean, with endless
would.
compositions like that, and I don't know what the light situation is looking like, but it's the UK, and the UK is got their days of cloudy days and minimal light. So I'm sure like this subject here would be perfect for that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's diffused light. Yeah, well, not that one, but
With that nice gold. I mean, it's so pleasing to the eye. It's just so like it just feels good.
Yeah, it's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
really
come
nice.
on,
This
man.
this one is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
The face.
Ridiculous. That's like a Picasso painting.
It is.
That's
dude.
exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Totally looks like a Picasso.
It totally does, dude. Like, you got those eyeballs and that fucking nose right there. You're just going, this motherfucker. Look at that shit, dude. It's so dope.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
So
really
good.
nice stuff.
Yeah, if you stumbled across that at the beach or wherever, like it's insane.
Go to that
trippy,
Go to that enchanted forest.
Yeah, that one caught my eye too.
Look at that.
So cool.
That's
so
like,
nice.
yeah, and you see a lot of those types of shots, but that's,
The depth is crazy because it's all the same
Yeah.
surface, but it feels like it really goes back. Like it feels like
Oh,
those
So
bigger
what-
ones are way closer.
yeah. So with that right there is all on the light. He did that with the right light just to kind of make everything pop. There's deep enough shadows.
Crazy side light. Yeah.
Yeah, just enough to give it enough, texture and give it that nice depth. That is well composed right there. It's just a really nice scene and it's really well done.
yeah.
Talk about timing, because if he waited any longer, the tide
Yeah.
would roll in, or
Yep.
or the light never would have developed because the tide was rolling in. So
The depth and the depth and the shadows are good.
Yeah, man.
It's kind of a shame to think that this was probably washed away like minutes later.
Yeah.
True story.
Right.
True story.
Got it while they could.
Yep.
This was a good choice, PB, man. Good choice on this one, man. I mean, yeah.
Thanks,
it's-
dude.
Yeah, David, his work is killer.
I love it. Whenever I see him pop up in my feed, I'm like, it's like you, Thompson. It's inspirational. So it's like when you see, and Bennett, when you see like some new stuff pop up, you're like, you want to hit that button. You're like, fuck, this is gonna be great. And
I like
that's
how
cool.
I like how you worded it better the first time. Much more eloquent the first time.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, but it's like one of those
Repeat
deals
that.
where you have photographers that you're like, you really when they're gonna publish stuff and throw stuff out there, it's gonna be like just top shelf stuff. And when you hit that button or they're there, you're just like, man, this is fucking dope. And
The other thing too that I like about D Southern is he doesn't like post all the time. So like I'm waiting for something new. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm not seeing
Yep.
like stuff from him like every single day. And like you said, just the stuff that he posts, you're just like, oh man, this shit is so cool. Different.
when it's there, it's gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be good. I'm good with
Yeah.
that.
I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he's fallen off my algorithm because I feel like I haven't seen him post anything in forever.
He doesn't
Let me
share
look and see.
super frequently. He's kind of on and off here and there.
Yeah, he doesn't post a whole lot, but that's what I like that. I like
Right.
I like the
Agreed.
fact that he doesn't post all the time. That's
Because
great.
you always want to see more rather than being like, oh man,
Exactly.
you're just inundating me. You're hungry.
Exactly.
Keeps you hungry.
I
Exactly.
guess he has.
yeah, the book is really pretty amazing.
You have the book. You have the book, Jimmy.
Yeah, from I think he did it through Kozu, but
okay.
but it's really
I did.
I would definitely recommend it.
Nice.
Yeah, so good.
I'm gonna look at this.
He self-published it. Like you can get it on his website, but he might have printed it through Kozu. I didn't see how he printed
Yeah.
it.
Let me run
Right.
grab it. I
He's
have
selling it
it
on his website. I have it like
Kozu-
right here, but it's in a stack of books. It'd be hard to get it out.
Kozu does a pretty good job. They do a
Yeah,
pretty
I
good
like
job.
what they've done.
Yeah, I've got a couple of books through what's his name?
I think Hans has done them.
Hans. Yeah.
Yeah, Hans Strauss has done too.
Yeah, I've got both my books through Kozu for Hans.
Adam
and
Gibbs.
Yeah.
Quiet Light.
Yep.
And it's crazy because I'm looking at all of D Southern's like all of his stuff on his just on his IG, and it's just all abstract. He has no wide scenes like at all.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one.
So this is his
Well,
book.
one. He has one so far, maybe two.
What was it called again? Shoreline?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a really good
That's
book.
Yeah,
sick.
I highly recommend
Dude, that's
getting it.
sick.
It's like all this stuff, but printed and
I don't know if the light's working to if it's glaring. too
No,
much
it's
off
actually
these
working
pages,
good.
But
Yeah.
is it?
No, thanks for grabbing that, Mike. That's great.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really.
Hey.
Really good paper too. Great though.
Couple of those pages look a little sticky, but we'll move
that's
on.
why I put it down.
Yeah, it's kind of looked like it's hard to put there.
Just going 10 pages at a time.
Come on,
You got Dave out of the chair now.
come on.
He had to go spit his water in the sink, whatever he's drinking.
Well, that's why I always get 2
You had to
copies
spit
of the
up
book.
his
You get a
margarita in
dirty
the trash
copy
can.
and like a regular one.
He's like
Came out of
Bowman,
his
why do you gotta go there, dude? Bowman, you're an animal.
Oh my god. Bubbles off the hook.
Good shit.
Yeah, that was really good stuff.
God.
As always, difficult to only choose 2, but
Yeah.
Those are some great choices.
Solid
Though.
picks.
Really, really good stuff in there. You guys did a good job there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really.
Bringing the heat.
Eric, were you getting a lot of overlap from us? Or like having to push back and say, hey, find another one? Or
no, I didn't have to. Nobody had to change anything.
that's pretty cool. It's definitely diverse.
And I called mine right off the get-go, so nobody stepped on my toes.
You totally did. You're like, I'm calling my
I was like,
shot.
hey, we're doing a gallery episode, and I'm featuring Kavin, Chawla, and David Kingham.
Well, you picked him out before you announced it, so
That's true, yeah.
Hey,
See, galleries,
that's
they're mine.
the beauty of being the curator. You're like, hey, we're gonna do this, and this is mine. Go fuck yourselves.
Right, like it.
Yeah, I like to be in charge. I don't like to go over to people's houses. I like to host and have them come over and control the environment and have my script ready and you know have.
It's such an alpha move. You're a bastard.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Hilarious.
I love it.
yeah, not like you beta cucks.
Yeah, that's right. You freaking beta. You beta bastards. You're like you beta bastards. Fall in line.
I keep you guys in mind. I'm the dog.
That's
Put it
right.
on later.
You guys are all sheep.
Oh my god.
Well, who's got beer left? So we can wrap this up.
I'm
I'm not surprised you're out.
I'm all tapped up.
It's like Bowman. You're good, bro. You're like
You're
7
done for a
deep.
while, buddy.
I love it.
Cheers.
cheers.
Thanks for
guys.
watching.
Cheers,
Cheers,
boys.
you guys.
Go check out
Empty
people's
glass.
websites. Spend some more time in the darkness with the candles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darkness and the candles and an ashtray.
The oils and the
In
perfume.
the music.
In an
Whatever you
ashtray.
need.
Thompson. Dude, Thompson's gonna be a regular. He's just freaking solidified his status with the B&B.
Permanent row.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
I fucking love it.